Hi everyone, it's Katie. I'm here to talk to you about something that a bunch of girls nowadays are too scared to speak up about. It can be a little embarrassing, but I find it kind of important to speak up for those of the girls out there who are embarrassed because of this. Okay, one thing all girls hate talking about when Aunt Flo comes to town, yes, periods, right? Recently, I've seen a lot of posts not particularly by people that I know, by people just randomly, like they have what you call like insta famous accounts that people have like millions of followers because they post pictures with different filters or quotes or fan pages, or like a themed account, like one that's all about relatable things or facts about girls or things like that. I've just seen a bunch of posts about something that I've really found very kind of hurtful or discouraging to girls all around, really. A bunch of those more popular accounts I have seen somebody, and trust me, a bunch of them have been deleted since there have been some people that have tried to stand up to them, and they just kind of, not because they felt bad, but just because they wanted to be like, oh my goodness, this is annoying that people are saying this. I don't really care what you have to say, but this is annoying. So they deleted the post anyways. What the posts were about is talking about, it said, what's this deal with, and don't take me word for word for this, I'm just kind of laying it out. Just paraphrasing, kind of, they're saying that why be so gross and make pads with toilet paper. There's a lot of girls that do that, actually. And I'm not saying that I'm on my period. I'm not saying that I do that. I've been fortunate enough to not have to do that. Of course, that's my business. It's another story for another time. But I am not on my period. I'm just making that clear. But anyways, for those girls that are and everything, I actually have very close friends and family members. To those people out there that are, no offense, that have that same opinion, that it's gross that girls sometimes make pads for their period, for out of toilet paper for their periods. One, your opinion is irrelevant, honestly, because you don't know what we're going through. The posts pretty much say along the lines of, your periods are within 30 days, almost around the same week of every month. You have it planned. Next time you have one, write it down on the calendar. You can plan it yourself. Start carrying, what's it called? Anyways, pretty much start carrying yourself the essentials needed for that time, and be prepared, you know. And I found that kind of hurtful because I know personal friends that have to make pads out of toilet paper. I'm not going to say any names or anything, or I have friends and family that have to do that. And it's not because they're not prepared. It's not because they're stupid or because they're gross or because they have something wrong up in the head. No. Some people out there, you need to take into consideration, not everybody has money. It's like, well, they have clothes. Yeah, maybe some clothes. And sometimes, you know what? You never know where those clothes came from. Just because they have nice clothes doesn't mean that they originally bought them. They could have gotten them from a friend or anything, you know? Not everything that they have may be, like, first-hand bought. So even though somebody can look the part or wear things that help them with their self-esteem, there's girls out there that fake smile, you know? Everybody has a story, you know? Well, girls out there sometimes fake it with their clothes. Sometimes they will be like all preppy and stuff, try to act like they're popular or whatever, and act like they have money and stuff when they really don't. And that's why they probably never invite you to their house, even if they're like real popular or whatever, like, oh no, I never have time for you. No. Just because you see somebody who has nice clothes, or even if they have bad clothes, if you see somebody with nice nice clothes and has nice school supplies or whatever, just because they have that stuff doesn't mean that they necessarily have the money to buy it. They could have gotten it from anybody. So if you see somebody walking to, if you're a girl and you see they have an area normally under the stalls about that big where you can see people's legs or whatever, If somebody, if their garments are at their ankles or something, and you see that somebody's making a toilet paper pad, and then you notice, I know some girls that are rude enough to linger around in the bathroom just to see who comes out. If you're one of those girls who do that, and you see somebody that's more well known or portrays himself or like puts them out there as having money or anything, and then you go and talk about them or make a post towards them about them making a toilet paper pad or whatever, that's wrong. Not everybody has money. And another thing, not everybody has perfect cycles. I know plenty of girls, and I know there's a lot of comments out there like, oh, well, if they have a late cycle, they must be sleeping around. No. Everybody has different bodies, and the way their bodies are made, or everybody's different. Some people always have them early. They don't ever have them the same time, so they're always earlier. Or they kind of bounce around, I have friends that are like that exactly, and it's awful. But not everybody knows when they're going to start their cycle. So I'm just on here to tell all the girls out there that do make those toilet paper pads, do not feel ashamed, because not everybody has the finances to be prepared for themselves, and not everybody has a perfectly behaving body that is completely on schedule. Nobody that actually does. A lot of girls do have them on the right times, but not everybody. It's very common that girls have them like a day or two difference, or like I've even seen them have them like a week difference and them have it. It's just different for everybody. So for the girls that are different and it's kind of hard for them to be prepared, don't feel ashamed. And to those out there who are trying to shame girls who don't have the things that they need, or aren't always prepared because they don't know, and try to start things, especially if they are more popular, well-known, or look the part, if you see a girl out there that surprisingly well-known girl who you happen to see something embarrassing like that in the restroom, embarrassing, which I don't find it really embarrassing because you already know my point of view, but if you see any girls like that, don't go starting spreading rumors. It's not cool, it's not funny, it's not cute, it doesn't make you any more strong, or doesn't make you any more whatever. I find it very rude for you to start that, and anybody out there who knows people that posted that quote that says stuff about them having it on time and whatever, I encourage you to stand up for those girls, because stand up and ask them to take it down. Of course, you have to be polite in the process, but I do encourage you to politely stand up for those girls and just kind of show compassion for those girls. But yeah, thanks for watching.